All right. Again, thank you all for being here. It is Tuesday, April 22nd. The days are going by really quickly. It's great to have you all here. And I want to again thank you for the wonderful questions you are submitting. Today, in addition to answering questions, we have had a call out for healing. So I want to make two announcements. The first one is we will be doing a healing this week. It will be on Thursday. 7 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So this same time, day after tomorrow. Thursday this week. So if you'd like to join that, it is the Blue Healers channeling session. We do a lot of breath work. Last time it was pretty much entirely just their breath practices. So come on Thursday. We will focus a little bit on Derek and Jennifer for their ALS healing session. But in addition to that, come if you've got something you would like to have healed, the space is open and the healing is happening for everybody. So while we may do some focused energy toward Derek and Jennifer for their healing, just know that you can bring your situation as well. And if you want to let me know what that is, I can bring up your name in the healing session as well. In addition to that, for those of you who know our beloved Abir, her mother is in the hospital. She texted me late in the middle of the night, and I just got it this morning. So I did some healing work with her energy this morning, and we will bring a little bit of that healing energy to her as well. So for those of you who don't know Abir's mom or Abir, that's okay. We're just know that we'll do a little bit of extra healing work today specifically for her. See if we can get her out of a state of emergency and into health and wellness in the moment. All right. If you have any additional questions for this session, please put them in the chat. Lori and Vince will connect on their end and make sure that questions are either recorded. If we don't get to it, they'll be recorded for next time. Or if we have time today, they'll read them out and I'll answer those questions using the energy of the healers, of course. If you'll close your eyes, we'll begin with the basic heart breath. It's in through energy centers 6 and 5 to 4 in the heart. So if this is your first time, do a quick explanation. You'll breathe in through the energy centers of 6 and 5. You breathe the energy into the heart where you'll allow it to expand as far out as you'd like. And that's the inhale. With the exhale, you'll draw that energy back into the center, circle it around from front to back. The back of the fourth energy center is where it'll enter. Go out through the top of the head to 8, which of course is the energy center above 7. And that will be the end of the exhale. And then you'll repeat the process again. You may use other energy centers as well, but just know that's the basic heart breath, and we usually start there. All right, so close your eyes and tap into your energy today. Where are you today? How are you feeling today? Where is there tension, discomfort, maybe thoughts, psychological stuff, whatever's going on for you today? Just peek in there and take a look. And whatever you've got going on, just give it a little love. Try to focus in on allowing that energy to relax so that you can be free from it today. Wherever there's tension in your body, therein lies a little bit of information for you to know what to do today. And with your focused attention, please tap into your body and find one specific place where you feel healing can occur, just for today. As you breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4 and allow that energy to expand, draw the tension from whatever area of your body you need a little bit of healing for. We will begin on 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Allow the heart center to expand wide. Release from front to back and up to 8. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Release from front to back and up to 8. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Release from front to back and up to 8. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Release from front to back and up to 8. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Release from front to back and up to 8. Resume your natural breathing and scan your body for information. At this time, we have invited in the violet healers, the circle of 12. These energy forces of love and connection and healing will permeate this space, and each individual who chooses to allow their energy in for healing. Today, we have asked for healing for Abir's mother, Ragad, and for anyone else in this space who's calling on the energy of healing. Today, also, information for Mike is present that this neurological situation will heal within 6 months' time, and that you, Mike, need to focus a little on the physical qualities of how food is impacting your body. For Abir's mother, as you all breathe in through this breath practice, we will start in a few moments. There will come a time where we ask you to focus your energy in her direction. You will do so through the palms of your hands. It will become evident, apparent, and you will understand very clearly what to do at the time. Just know that we will ask for you to do this during this breath practice. If your eyes are open, please close them. If they are closed, please focus inward. This breath will come in through the top of the head from 8 in a spiral down to 1. From 1, you will release to 8 and back from 8 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. And the breath practice will expand from there. Allow yourselves to focus on relaxing the body, your physical body, with every breath. There is nothing you need to do, but focus on relaxing your body with your breath. The more relaxed you are, the more you focus on the breath practice as we deliver it to you, the more the healing space will expand, and the greater The efficacy of the healing work in this space will be. We will begin on 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in from 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release from 1 to 8 in a spiral, allowing the spiral energy to draw in to the central nervous system, releasing to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 1 in a spiral, allowing the energy, the vortex of the spiral, to draw in any tension from your body. Release from 1 to 8 in a spiral. Breathe in from 8 to 1, continuing the spiral. Release from 1 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 2 in a spiral. Release from 2 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 3 in a spiral. Release from 3 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 4 in a spiral. Release from 4 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 5 in a spiral. Tipping the head back slightly, release from 5 to 8 in a spiral. Head neutral, breathe in from 8 to 6. Release from 6 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 7, continuing the spiral. Release from 7 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release from 1 to 8. Breathe in from 8 to 2. Release 2 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 3. Release 3 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 4. Release 4 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 5. Release 5 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 6. Release 6 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 7. Release 7 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0. Release 0 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0. Release 0 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0. Release 0 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0. Release 0 to 8. Resume natural breathing and scan your body. Now focus your energy on your feet. Feel the surface beneath your feet. Feel the earth beneath that surface. Feel the many layers of the earth beneath that surface. The next breath practice, you will breathe in that energy through your feet to your heart, where you will allow the energy of the heart to expand wide. As you exhale, the energy will release down the arms through the palms. Here is where you will focus your energy on healing yourself and others. Begin on 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release from the arms to the palms. Breathe in the energies of the earth through the feet to the heart. Release the energy through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart, placing your hands on any part of your body that needs healing at this time. Release from the heart through the arms, through the palms. Breathe in from the earth through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Extend the hands in front of you. Release down the arms through your palms to the others needing healing in this space. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Release down the arms through the palms to Abir's mother. Breathe in through the feet to the palms. Release through the palms to Abir's mother. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Expand the energy wide throughout the body. Now release through the palms to Abir's mother. Breathe in through the feet to the heart, to the body. Release through the palms to a beer's mother. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Expand the energy wide. Release through the palms to a beer's mother. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Expand the energy center to include everyone in the room. Release through the palms to a beer's mother. And one more time. Breathe in through the feet to the heart. Expand this energy center around everyone in this room. And together we release through the palms to a beer's mother. Placing the palms on your lap, resume natural breathing. Notice the healing in your own body and how the healing within you becomes the healing around you. We, as a species that is focused on healing, would like to invite you to understand the same concept. It is through your own healing that others will heal around you. This is true both in your physical body, your psychological body, your spiritual practice and experience. And it is when you hold yourself to the beauty and love and connection within you and within your heart that others will do the same. Often in your world, it is a misconception that one person is healing another. Instead, you are healing yourself in some manner, and that vibrational frequency becomes part of the healing space. In doing so, you heal not only yourself and the individual who comes for healing, but also everyone else in your family, your lineage, both living and not living, and your community and your world. Do keep in mind that the power you have within you to heal yourself is the power that each person has. Focusing your energy on positive connection, on love and connection, on positive experiences will permit you to resonate this frequency with more potency in your world around you. It is when your energy you examine your energy and discover that negativity is perhaps overriding the positive nature within you, that you pause and take a moment to readjust your energy. When you come together in collective spaces, such as the one you are in currently, you will find that you can commingle the positive energy of healing together to create a more powerful force of healing for one, meaning for you and for all. This simple understanding of how healing works in your world is an answer to many of your questions. Many of you want to know how to heal yourselves. This is the basic answer to your question. Begin with choosing positive influences and positive experiences in every moment of your day. By doing so, you will begin to raise your energy into a state of love, connection, health, and wellness. For those who are reading these questions today, we will take your first question when you are ready. For those of you in this space who would like to resume focusing on your breath practice while the questions are read, please continue to do so. You can exist in this space with eyes open or eyes closed. Whether you are focused on the breathing or not is irrelevant. If you choose to do so, know that you will get great benefit either way.
Thank you for that beautiful information regarding our self and collective healing. Lori asks, through the Akashic Records, I've been told that everything that has occurred is something of my planning before embodiment. Additionally, everything that will happen is of my own planning. I want to know if a being has ever been able to make changes to the plan or even new plans while being embodied.
We thank you for this question because it is relevant to all. What you call the Akashic Records in your world is a basic understanding for all beings in the universe. There is a library of information that holds a book, as you might call it, for each of you. And yes, there is a pre-written plan in these books for the individual. However, know that it is not what you think it is. The books in your world are very static. They have information written on pages for which you can touch, you can see, you can read, you can make meaning, and you can discuss in your world to see that individuals who read the same book will have a different understanding or a different interest in the meaning within the pages. Your book, your Akashic record, the Akashic records of your world, the Akashic records as you understand them, contain all the information that you need to know for yourself, for others, for your planet, for the entire universe. However, it would be as if you were to open this book that has no physical manifestation, and you look into it, and suddenly you see nothing but patterns of frequencies that exist within a three-dimensional, multi-dimensional space, meaning that it is in constant motion. So, Lori, for your question, you maybe have an idea that a story is written that is static and you are somehow going along for the ride. This couldn't be farther from the truth. The truth is, the Akashic record of you in your world has myriad possibilities, myriad meanings, myriad options, and it is only the limitations of the human mind and the human understanding and the dysfunction, or as we have described, the addictions of the past that allow you to believe that your book of your story of your life is somehow written in a way that cannot be changed. If you or anyone in this room is a victim to a story that you believe, is somehow taking you for a ride into your future, know that this belief can be and perhaps should be changed in this moment and for all eternity. It is time for you to toss the idea of this static story into a proverbial fire where you allow it to burn and to combust and to transmute into the knowledge that all records, all stories may have one timeline you can grab onto and read. However, that would be a very limited way of perceiving yourself, your story, your world, and your universe. So begin to understand that you have choice. It may not seem that way because the 3D world has a density that prevents somehow the human brain from getting outside of the linear perspective of how your world works, of how your experience works in this world. You are all attached to your memories. You are all attached to the idea that things are comfortable. You all are attached to your 3D world, believing that it is the only expression or experience of who you are. Every time you have an opportunity to step out of your 3D world and step into what you are calling the fifth dimension, which is actually multi dimensions, extra dimensions, meaning multiple meanings, myriad experiences, you then allow yourself the freedom to experience what it's like to no longer have to be attached to your story. In asking the question, is it possible to change the story? You are telling us that you believe there is a story for which you need to change. Instead, it is time to see that the story you create is based on your beliefs, your habits, and your patterns. Instead of attempting to focus on any story, instead, begin to focus on the absence of a story, the absence of a record, the absence of a book that tells you who you are and what you are to become. Instead, go into the unknown and allow yourself to see that you are unknown. Your story is unwritten, and that you have every opportunity to become something new. It is a bit of a challenge in your world because the 3D experience has the understanding of being in a timeline, of existing in time. And in order to step outside of time, you suddenly are no longer you. It is for you at this time, Lori, to have a little bit more fun with the experience of stepping out of your timeline, stepping out of your belief of yourself, stepping out of the understanding that you have of who you are in this world. Your kind have discovered what you call psychedelic experiences. You have tried substances that have allowed you to see an expanded version of yourselves, of your world. This is a very simple and basic step that many of you have taken. It is not that we necessarily recommend participating in those substances. We are simply saying that it is in your history now for humans to take part in those substances to allow themselves a greater expansion and understanding of your existence in the multidimensional universe, in extra dimensional experiences, having a visual experience that goes beyond what you believe is the only possibility for your human eyes. Know that you can step into those experiences without any substances at all. And in fact, the use of substances may create a dependency whereby you believe it is the only way to have visual or sensory experiences outside of 3D. We caution the use of those substances, instead, opting for empowering you to realize that you have these substances within you already, to tap into those substances and allow yourself a broader experience of what you can experience or believe in yourself. Your next question, please.
Nicole K asks, is there a breathwork practice that's best for lying down? I'd like to do some breathwork before I get out of bed, but it feels totally different no matter whose breathwork I'm doing, BLH, Dispenza, etc. The energy from the horizontal plane feels different to me than the vertical plane, so I'm not clear in where to set my nodes and where to pull from.
This is also an excellent question about understanding 3D reality in relationship to other dimensional realities. In your world, it does not matter where you place your body. So for you, Nicole, if it feels different for you to be horizontal or vertical, begin to practice a horizontal way of being that allows you to do the same exact breath you would do in a vertical position, knowing that they are the same, but also understanding that you can change the way you experience the breath practice in a horizontal position versus a vertical one. So do the same exact breath practice, whether you are sitting, and if you have become comfortable with a sitting position, try it standing. When you are comfortable with it in a standing position, try horizontal. When you are comfortable with the discomfort of the horizontal position, you will find that you can begin to work more readily with that discomfort through the breath practice we have given you. As we enjoy telling you, breathe into the tension or the discomfort first. As you begin to allow more space using your breath in the discomfort of your body in the horizontal position, you will find that there is a story or an experience within you that is asking to be released. Do so by breathing in through the top of your head as a starting point. So breathe in the spiral breath from 8 to 1, then 8 to 2, 8 to 3, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, 8 to 6, 8 to 7, and then 8 to 0, allowing the spiral of the breath in and the spiral of the breath out to pull in whatever discomfort you are feeling in that horizontal position. Allow it to collect into the center of the nervous system and to release in 8 and release in 0. You are embarking on a wonderful journey of exploration into how to release the need for a 3D experience of upright or flat on your back. Maybe you will find too that in the morning when you do this breath practice, you will be on your side, on your belly, curled up, straight out. Whatever it is, allow the body to have its expression, because in each expression, when you continue to do the breath work, you will find your body releasing energies that are keeping you anchored in the 3D world. Once you are able to do your breath practice in any position, in any place, in any experience, at any time, you will find that you have been released from 3D, which is exactly what the breath practice aims to teach you: how to release yourself from 3D, how to experience other dimensions. The next question, please.
Lisa K asks, can you explain the relationship between the third eye, the energy spot on the forehead, and the pineal gland? How can we best accelerate or activate this center, and how should we use it?
This beautiful receptor within your human brain is a unique quality that you have in your world. It makes you different from other living beings on your planet. There are many ways to activate this gland within your brain. You may see that it is connected to the sixth energy center. For many of you, you perceive this in the third eye in the middle of your forehead, between your eyebrows, just above the bridge of your nose. That is an excellent place to start. Some of you may also tap into the pineal gland through the back of the head as well. Know that it does not matter which direction you come at the energy center of six or the pineal gland. The important thing to understand is that you have a relationship to discovering where it is in your brain. For some of you, you may find that it is easier to go through the top of the head. For others, you may go in through the throat. It does not matter how you access it. What matters is that you are able to connect to the pineal gland. There are many avenues, many energy centers, many energy openings in the body that allow you access to your glandular system. Know that these glands work together, and they are an important aspect of you achieving any relationship outside of 3D. You can activate your pineal gland just through your intention. However, know that one of our recommendations is through humming, through the human quality of humming, that you close your mouth and that you allow yourself to create a vibrational frequency that you call humming. As you practice with this, as you allow yourself to close off the mouth, to allow the breath to be held within, and allow a humming sound or a vibrational hum to exist within your head, you will find that in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, you will begin to see the pineal gland vibrate in a way where it is waving a little bit at you, meaning it will also release, the humming process will also release any energies around the pineal gland that have collected in the form of maybe what you would call calcification. And as you do this practice of holding the breath within and allowing a sound to emit through your nasal passage, you will discover that your pineal gland will then begin to vibrate in a way where it will encompass your entire head, not just the sixth energy center, the seventh energy center, or the fifth energy center. All three of these energy centers will come into a vibrational frequency that allows the pineal gland to expand as you would expand your energy center in the heart to consume your entire head or your entire body or the entire room. Play around and practice with this and come back to us and tell us your experience. We look forward to hearing what each of you come up with in this process. In doing so, know that you will also activate the manifestation vibrational frequency within you. So be mindful of your thoughts as you do this process. Be sure that you are only focused on that which you want rather than things that you don't want. If you find your mind is focusing on things that you don't want or on fear as you begin to awaken through the humming process, simply stop until you are able to collect your thoughts into a positive vibrational frequency. Your next question, please.
It is near the top of the hour with 5 minutes to go. Should we ask additional questions?
Please ask one additional question.
Christina K asks, as I get deeper in my work with Dr. Joe's teachings and meditations and the breath work from the Blue Healers, it seems that my health is getting worse. mentally and physically. Can you speak to this phenomena? And do you have any advice on how to stay with surrender and trust during these times?
Thank you for your question. It takes a level of vulnerability in order for you to express this information, meaning you specifically. Your fear of your body failing comes from a past life, old experience that you once had. It is a moment in time for you to begin to ask yourself, where is it that this information is emerging from? So, for example, you have a disconnect between the work you are doing in the present moment and this past experience, whatever it may have been, that took your life from you in a moment of or a time when you were most vulnerable, meaning that you were vulnerable in a situation in life, but also that you were vulnerable to the deep level of faith you may have had for a religious experience, and your life was taken as a result of your faith in whatever that was in a previous lifetime you had for your soul's journey, your current soul's journey. So know that there is nothing wrong with what you are doing in the present. It is simply that there is a glitch in your spiritual lineage timeline that is taking you back to a great wound that you experienced many lifetimes ago. So, this is a simple healing process for you, whereby you begin to lean into and love this perception you have of your health failing as a result of your deep faith in the work you are doing with the breath practices and meditations you are doing at this time. Begin to bring these things together. Allow the attention you have in your meditation to embrace the wounded part of your soul in the past. There may be a healer outside of yourself who can assist you with bringing your soul parts together so that the work you are doing in this lifetime can prevail over the fear you have of being unwell or of losing your life to whatever that was in the past. You are on the right track, and know that all will be well so long as you are able to embrace this fear within yourself that creates illness within yourself as a result of the disconnect from your previous lifetime. This concludes our responses to questions for today. We would like to thank you for being in this space. We thank you for bringing your heart connection to yourself, to your community here today, to healing others as you heal yourself, and knowing that it heals not only your community around you where you live, but also the world in which you live as well. We see this as a beautiful expression of your kind, and know that as you continue to do so, your world will begin to shift very rapidly into a positive expression that will sustain your planet into the very distant future for your kind. We send home with you a tremendous amount of love and connection. Remember, we are always here to answer your questions, either through this channel or in direct questions that you ask in your own meditations. We wish you a beautiful day, and we'll see you again soon.